So, I'm out here in North Rustico today. Today's journey was a bit more, I wasn't sure which way I was going to go today. At first I was debating on going to the eastern end of the province, down by Wood Islands, heading down there and checking out some of the trails down there, but I ended up having a bit of change of mind today, and I decided, you know what, maybe I'll come up here by Cavendish and check out the sights and scenes. So right now I'm just basically at North Rustico Beach, and there's a good amount of people around. There's 4 or 5 people out here enjoying the beautiful day. As you can see, the sun's almost shining, so I'm just gonna go a bit ahead here and turn around and see. Look at it. Now that I stop and turn around, this is what we're looking at here. There's obviously some ice in the ground on the beach. It's looking really nice, actually. So what I think I'm going to do is pop down there and snap some pictures. Alright guys, I'm just here capturing some photos of the lighthouse, and I'm getting what I want. So getting the nice icebergs, the water, and the lighthouse. So I think go ahead, snap another picture or two, and then we'll move on to the next location. On the up the path here a little bit, there's a nice spot I can take another look and recompose from there. Looks good. Alright guys, time to move. So I didn't get too much further up the boardwalk until I realized, you know, maybe I should turn around. Of course, biggest mistake ever. Look behind you, see what's happening behind you. And certainly once I did, I have another amazing view I can capture. Of course, I brought out the 70 to 200 for the shot. It's going to be more of a zoomed in shot than the others, but it's going to turn out nice. So I had to put the 17 to 40 away, and I think we're going to get something really nice here. In the background, you can just hear a snowplow going by, which is, yeah, scraping the end of the streets. As you guys noticed on the way in, it wasn't too good. So as I sit here and shoot, I'm actually seeing another shot that's coming out. It's funny, all these shots are coming out all at once, but The one I just took, I really liked. But now that I'm here, you know, you're always seeing different angles. So now I'm seeing, again, something a little bit different. So I'm just going to reposition myself, not too far, thankfully, just on the other side of the pillars here. And then we'll get it over here. There we go. That one I'm a bit more happy with. So yeah, I think that's pretty much probably going to wrap up this location. There's only so many shots of a lighthouse you can take, right? Shoot at many different angles from here, but at the end of the day, I'm happy with what I have so far. So I think it's going to be time to load all this stuff up and head to the next location. See, the waves are crashing in behind me. I got my other camera gear sitting over here, and it's time to move to the next spot. So I'm just heading back to the car now. Some people ask me, you know, what are some tips I can give on photography for newbies starting out and stuff. And one of the tips I gave recently was try to concentrate in the rule of thirds, which is one of the key rules. Just basically cut your frame into 9 different squares, equal squares, and where the 4 squares line up, basically use that to target, put that one of those target areas where the subject is, and then use that information to or use that setting to snap your picture. That's one of the biggest things. It's not always easy though, but like a lot of the rules, they're not always written in stone, so don't hesitate to bend the rules where you need to. It definitely makes it easier for beginners starting out, but in the end, as you get more comfortable with photography, you quickly learn, you know what, rules are meant to be broken, and feel free to break them. Now, something else I do is I usually bring a lot of my camera gear with me, but I don't always take it with me when I go in. So I do carry 3 cameras, but I don't always need them. Usually I only need 1, but it's better than changing lenses in the event of something comes up that you really want to shoot. So I'm going to hop in the vehicle here and head on up to the next location, which I think is going to be just a bit up the street, and we'll talk to you then.
Get a wildfire burning, visualize it. I'll give it something to do. Ace high and going all in, visualize it. I'll give it something to do. Spread it like peanut butter jelly. Do it like I owe you some money. Spread it like peanut butter jelly.
So I'm just driving through Cavendish now and checking out all the winter scenes here. Winter's definitely a different place. Cavendish is definitely a different place in the wintertime than it is in the summer. There's a couple vehicles by some businesses, but there's 1 or 2 basically, but beyond that there's not much happening out here. It's pretty much a ghost town. Everything shuts down in the wintertime. pictures at Anna Green Gables place. The snow is a bit dirty from my pants from climbing through all that the beach, and just gonna check out some more photos here, see if I'm 100% happy. There we go. Alright, so that's something I can definitely work with. That's something I like. It's a good shot, so I'm happy with what I have here. So I have a feeling I won't be here much longer. This is a pretty easy place to shoot. There's nothing too crazy. For those that haven't noticed, I did switch to the wireless triggers. I much rather those than the wired ones. Then too, you can do some other cool things if you have some people around. Right now I'm using the 17 to 40 millimeter Canon. Which is a bit exactly where I want to be. I actually need to back up a bit, just a little, because of the filter I have on here. I can't use the full 17. I can use basically around 21. It's a polarizing filter, and it's basically bringing out the or removing any reflections, which is doing great. Now if you can hear in the background, you can hear some background noise possibly. All along here there's a bunch of snowshoe trails, and though my snowshoes are in the SUV, I didn't bring them. But yeah, so far I'm quite happy with this spot, and the sun's kind of coming in and out, so I'm not sure if probably going to end up removing the polarizing filter here shortly. Alright, so I'm just leaving Green Gables house here now. Overall, I was quite pleased with the shots I got. Although it is a gloomy day with lots of clouds, there was lots of fresh snow on the ground. So it's going to make for perfectly what I was looking for. I can definitely say I'm happy with the shots I captured here. They turned out stunning, and yeah. You know, it is what it is, and yeah, you can't make the gloomy clouds disappear, but I was nonetheless quite happy with what I have. So yeah, that's all I can pretty much say about that. So now what I'm going to do is hop into the car and head on to the next destination here in Prince Edward Island, and we'll catch up with you then for I'm not 100% sure where the next location is, but I know it's going to be someplace in the North Shore. See you soon.